Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, sellssi Fiawe, and today we've got some quick updates for you. We're going to talk about the African Cup of Nations in Morocco. Yes, Ghana will not be there, but the Afcon is going to take place in 2 weeks' time, and the Ghana Black Stars, despite being absent, we have news for you on the front of Uganda. Uganda have arrived in Morocco. They've become the first African country to make it there. Is it a case of first in, first out? Kudus Mohammed has reacted to the World Cup draw. Ghana will be facing England in the World Cup draw ahead of their Champions League game versus Slavia Prague. Kudus has expressed his thoughts on the Black Stars facing the Three Lions of England. Playing in England, playing versus a lot of English team, playing with a lot of English team members. His 2 cents on the matter. Nigeria will take on Egypt in a pre-Afcon friendly. The date has been changed. I'll be updating you on that. And we're also going to talk about a new rule that has been introduced by FIFA ahead of the World Cup to curb the heat situation in the United States. Something which was very common in that game during their games during the FIFA Club World Cup. As usual, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. The merchandise links are in the description. Sahara Football merch, it goes a long way to help the channel. Be sure to purchase our merchandise and help us here. We'll jump right into it, and first we'll start off from the camp of Kudus Mohammed and his reaction to Ghana facing England in the World Cup. Last Friday, the whole world stood still to find out where they would be playing in the World Cup. In 6 months' time, we will play the tournament. And now Ghana know they'll be playing versus England, Croatia, and Panama. Ahead of his side's game in the Champions League tomorrow versus Slavia Prague, Kudus Mohammed was asked about what he thought about facing England. This is what he had to say.
Obviously, got drawn with England in the World Cup draw the other day. We look at Ghana as England fans, and we see the likes of yourself, Antoine Semenyo, some fantastic players, and yet you're not at Afcon. What kind of team will England face next summer? And the fact that you're not at Afcon, do you think England might even underestimate the quality of Ghana to a certain extent?
Well, their approach is their part of the game, but I think to qualify for the World Cup alone is a big statement from us and shows what we can do, so there's still a bit of time till that, so just focus here for now, and then definitely we'll prepare towards that as well. But it's good to have England in the group. Just
what are your thoughts on facing England next summer? I know we're talking about the Champions League today, but it's obviously a big draw for and a lot of interest over in England. What do you make of coming up against Thomas Tuchel's side?
Interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Playing against most of the players in the country here, and some of the other guys that play here as well. So we are pretty much aware of the side we are facing and the quality they have, but we will definitely be up for it and be ready.
Had Kudus Mohammed there. It's a long way off, 6 months, but it will come pretty quickly. I'm sure that he says that he's looking forward to it. He's played with a lot of English players during his time in the UK. Antoine Semenyo and the likes are also doing well in the UK. They are looking forward to that game. It's quite clear. Brendan Thomas Asante has told Coach Otuado how forward he's looking to that game and how happy he is to be involved, hopefully. Right now, the Black Stars has a flurry of players out injured. Benjamin Asari, our goalkeeper, for example, is out injured. He has a swollen leg, but reports are that he's getting back to action. As I brought you that video last time out, Thomas Asante himself is also out injured. Thomas Partey as well is also out injured. Abdul Momen is also still out. Daniel Kofi Tre, a very long-term injury. We have some key players, Joseph Edu as well, who are out for now. We need those 6 months, and by those 6 months, hopefully, they'll be back better and stronger. We need our full complement, the full complement of the team, and we know that it is going to be a tournament in which we will need the full complement of a team to make a mark on it. Panama is our first game. We need to make sure we get the right result for that Panama clash to help us navigate the group much better. We'll see how that one all unfolds in June. Yes, 17th, 23rd, 27th. Those are the dates you mark in your calendar, and the ticket prices will be on sale on December 11th. Be sure to get your tickets ahead of the World Cup. It's not just about going to the tournament. You have to visit a game. My next story has to do with the African Cup of Nations. The first team to arrive is Uganda. Yes, they have a lot of their players locally based, so it's not difficult to put them together. They have arrived and they're in the same group with Nigeria Super Eagles. Could it be a case of the first one in, the first one out? That's what the banter that is going around on social media. But the Afcon is in 2 weeks' time. 13 days from the day this video is being uploaded. 13 days to the African Cup of Nations. It's going to be an amazing competition. The 24 best African teams. Almost half of the African continent will be there. And the Black Stars is not there. Yeah, it still hurts. It still hurts, no matter how you cut it. But I'll console myself with the World Cup berth. Unfortunately, we were not in the right place mentally and organizationally to qualify for the Afcon, and it still hurts. Nigeria Super Eagles themselves will play a pre-Afcon tournament friendly. They'll play versus Egypt. The game has had a date of 15th, I think. It has been changed to the 16th of December. That will be a Tuesday for that game. The Nigerian Super Eagles will try and test themselves versus the Pharaohs of Egypt. The issue with Mohammed Salah and his club side making the rounds as well. We hope it doesn't affect him mentally going to play for his country. In my opinion, I didn't feel the way he addressed the issue was the best, because I think there are ways to address these things. If every player not happy with his club side goes out and makes a statement and talks like that, I think there'll be a bit of chaos. Obviously, the manager will be backed, and looks like Salah will not play in the Champions League game tomorrow versus Inter Milan. Yeah, that's how bad it is for the Egyptian man. My final story has to do with a new rule that has come in from FIFA ahead of the World Cup. 3 minutes hydration breaks midway through each half of games. The breaks will be imposed in all matches regardless of weather conditions. We saw what happened at the Club World Cup. There was a lot of heat. Players had to be in their dressing rooms to watch their games because of the heat wave that was there. It was unfortunate, but we had to deal with that. And now FIFA, in a way to curb that heat condition, have said that for every game, no matter where the games are played, no matter if there's a roof or temperature wise, there will be a 3 minute hydration break. It will be 3 minutes from the whistle to whistle on both halves. That was what Manolo Zubiria, the chief tournament officer USA for the FIFA World Cup, announced. He announced the initiative in Washington DC to world broadcaster in a world broadcaster meeting. Obviously, if there's an injury stoppage at the moment of the 20th or 21st and it's ongoing, this will be addressed on the spot with reference. He added, this is a way for FIFA to deal with the heat situation and that we faced during the Club World Cup. We saw how it affected teams, how it slowed down the games. In one game involving Chelsea, I think the game was halted because of a weather condition or a storm that was happening, and we had to wait for close to 2-3 hours before the game resumed. The heat was so much. There had to be almost air conditioners outside blowing air onto the teams and the coaches on the bench, because in that Dortmund game, we had players having to be in their dressing room for watching the game and not on the pitch because it was too hot. So to keep that heat in the Americas, we are looking to give 3 minutes of cooling break, hydration break, 3 minutes in each half. Hopefully it helps to maintain the intensity of the games for most of the players taking part in this tournament. And that is how I'll end it for today. Kudus Mohammed's reaction to the World Cup draw. Just looking forward to it. Nigeria, Uganda. Uganda have arrived for the Afcon. Nigeria versus Egypt. A new time for it. Also talking to you about the new rule, hydration break, 3 minutes in each half. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening.